At a certain point for me, it was just really heavy. I mean, I felt puffy in the face. I felt a little too thick. It started getting hard to tie my shoes, getting a little bit, too fluffy. I would also get chips with a side of queso as well. So my friend that I worked out with, went to the gym with, he was like, man, you have no self-respect for yourself right now. And I'm like, no, none whatsoever. And personally, I will never eat like this ever again. It's just way too many calories. What is going on, guys? It is Joe, and welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Welcome back to a full day of eating. Today is a full day of eating like no other. Now, some of you guys may not believe this, and I apologize for the movement of the camera right now because I am on my way to work and I'm trying to record this intro clip at the same exact time. So cut me some slack here. Support your boy by hitting that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and hit that like button if you're feeling generous, because this is what we call dedication right here, okay? We're multitasking, we're on our way to work, we're filming an intro clip for YouTube. I mean, we're just doing the damn thing, you know what I'm saying? This camera doesn't want to stay still. But some of you guys may not know this, but I have not always been the lean, mean, 185-pound shredded machine since I've started working out. I've actually gone through some cycles. I've gone through some ups and some downs. I started off working out when I was younger, and I was very skinny. I was like ectomorph. I've always been kind of an ectomorph frame on my body. Ah! Anyways, as I was saying before the camera fell again, I've always been like an ectomorph, a little bit of like a skinnier build, and in the past I've actually needed to bulk. I've needed to add on size for wanting to gain muscle because I was just, I was a little frail, a little thin, right? I mean, I was around 5'10", 5'11", freshman year of high school, and around 130 pounds. So I obviously needed to be in a calorie surplus if I wanted to gain some actual size and some actual mass. Then I got to a certain point where I thought maybe I could need to continue bulking, even though I could have probably maintained my weight or maybe not have been in such an aggressive calorie surplus in order to gain some lean tissue. That is when I got to my heaviest I've ever been, which is 205 pounds. And I'll throw some pictures up on the screen of what I used to look like at that size. Now, for a lot of you guys, you'd be like, Joe, you're not really like fat at all at 205 pounds. And it's like, well, I'm not, but I also wasn't necessarily gaining any more, lean muscle tissue by being in such a big calorie surplus. At a certain point for me, it was just really heavy. I mean, I felt puffy in the face. I felt a little too thick. It started getting hard to tie my shoes. Cardio, what was cardio at the time? I didn't do any cardio. But I know there's people out there that kind of want and need to gain weight, and so majority of the people need to lose weight, but there are a few and far in between that need to actually really gain weight and be in a calorie surplus long enough to actually get to the weight they want to be at and the healthy body fat they want to be at. Thank you the other day, show you what I used to eat to gain weight, and hopefully some of these tips can help you guys as well. I'm gonna stop vlogging and driving, and I will show you guys what meal number one actually looks like. See you guys in meal number one. Alrighty, I mean, man, this sun is bright right now, but what we have for meal number one is actually a smoothie. So I used to start my day off with the smoothie. Is this good lighting? I can't tell. But I actually used to start my day off with this smoothie, and basically the reason why is because it was quick, it was easy, and I was able to drink it and get in a lot of calories. If you can try to drink your calories in a way that's both delicious and nutritious, and you're trying to gain weight, I mean, that's just the way to go. It doesn't take up much space in your stomach, and you're able to get in a lot of calories like that. What we're having here is 1 cup of oatmeal, 1 serving of frozen fruit, I chose blueberries, and then 1 scoop of protein and 1 serving of peanut butter. Put that all in a blender. You have a high calorie drink right here, able to start your day off with a lot of calories, protein, the whole thing. I'm gonna drink this inside as I train a morning client, but I will give you guys a little bit of a taste test here. I mean, look at that. I'm telling you, delicious and nutritious. Overall calories and macros are gonna be on the screen right here. This guy's a shot if you're trying to gain some weight. If you're trying to lose weight, don't do this. Stay away from it. Make the protein ice cream instead. A lot less calories, a lot more volume. But I'm gonna drink this, and I will see you guys as the day rolls on. Alrighty, just below the gym. Now, back when I was bulking, I was actually doing the same split that I am right now. That's a push-pull leg split. So I'm gonna take you through my leg workout, show you what that's all about, but I'm gonna work out in about 3, 2, 1, now.
Woke up today, 'cause
Alrighty, leg day is complete. And basically when I was bulking and when I was training in a calorie surplus, when it came to training, I would basically hit a variety of rep ranges, but I would definitely dip a little bit lower in rep ranges and not be afraid to hit I would hit sets of 4 to 6 reps. And now when I train, I personally just don't do that anymore because the goals are a little bit different. You know, I like to compete in bodybuilding or just men's physique in general. So the goal is definitely a little bit more muscle hypertrophy, muscle growth. So I focus on a little bit higher rep ranges with more time and attention. It's just not the way I train anymore. And then when I was bulking in the past, I never did cardio. I was like, what's the point of doing cardio if I'm trying to be in a calorie surplus and bulk up? All it's gonna do is just hinder my caloric surplus by burning off more calories. But in all reality, you should do cardio whether you're bulking or cutting just to have an overall healthy heart. I was younger, not as wise as I am now, even though I was 3 years younger than I am now. But kind of learn as you go along, and I've learned that cardio is super important regardless if you're bulking or cutting. That was something I just never did in the past, was actually do cardio. However, workout is complete, and I will show you guys what we're having post-workout. Alrighty, now here with the post-workout meal, what we got here is some Chipotle. I've eaten this many times on the channel, and what we got is a burrito. But not only that, in the past when I was bulking, getting a little bit, too fluffy, I would also get chips with a side of queso as well. So that's what we got here today. Overall calories and macros for the entire day so far after this meal is gonna be right here. Basically in the burrito we have white rice, pinto beans, steak, cheese, lettuce, mild salsa, and then chips and queso. If you guys have not had chips and queso from Chipotle, I mean, you are missing out. I'm a big cheese guy, and this queso is It'll be a little bit of a taste test, shall we? But yeah, in the past when I was bulking, I would have that shake in the morning. I would basically eat whatever I want for 2 meals, and usually I would kind of eat out, so either be Habit or Chipotle. But when I go to Chipotle, I wouldn't just have only a burrito or a bowl. I would always get chips and queso as well, just to add in extra calories that aren't super filling. So versus when you're trying to lose weight, obviously eat low calorie dense foods. Gaining weight, you want to eat high calorie dense foods that don't take up a lot of space in your stomach, so you can constantly feed yourself calories throughout the entire day to be in a surplus. Now in the past, the surplus was huge. I don't think you need that anymore, but this is the kind of food I would have basically on a daily basis. And that is how I got to basically 205 pounds. I mean, waking up 205 pounds, which is the heaviest I've ever been. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this and I will see you guys as the day rolls on. Alrighty, here with the next meal, what we got here is beef and then some waffle fries that basically you get in a bag of frozen. You put them in the oven, they're pretty much good to go. When I was bulking in the past, I didn't necessarily have a set meal plan. I would kind of just have that shake I had in the morning. I'd have relatively around 2 to 3 meals during the day, and then another shake at night as well, the same one I had in the morning. And basically those shakes I know would give me a big chunk of calories, and then after that I would basically fill the rest with some meals. And I would just kind of aim for some higher calorie dense foods, and this is kind of the food I would have right here. I have 8 ounces of the 93 7-ground beef. I don't normally eat 8 ounces of protein with my meals anymore. I just don't find that necessary. I get plenty of protein on a daily basis, and rather than have that volume coming from protein, I rather just fill it with more fruits and vegetables and things like that within my meals. And speaking of veggies, I also didn't have any of those when I was bulking either, because I was like, well, I'm not gonna fill my body up with more vegetables that are hardly any calories. Save that for more calorically dense foods basically, and so that's what I did. And condiments, yeah, didn't track those either. But total calories and macros on the screen right here. Gonna go ahead and lather this meal up right here with some ketchup, and well, let's go in for a little bit of a taste test. We have a visitor here during the meal as well. Check it out. Ruka, uh-oh. Hey, where are you going? Are you camera shy, rookie? Anyways, I'm going to eat this and I will see you guys in the next meal of the day. Alrighty, here with the next meal of the day. Now, back when I was bulking in the past, whenever someone offered me food, it could have been anything, cookies, donuts, whatever the case was. If they offered me something, I wouldn't hesitate to take it. And today, actually, which is funny, I didn't plan on this, but one of my friends from the gym that I train at, client of another trainer, their family actually owns Mike's Deli, and it has some of the best sandwiches, and she actually brought me a sandwich from there. And what's funny is that for this video, I'm like, it's perfect. I mean, it's something that I, in the past, would just not say no, and I'm gonna go ahead and basically eat it, because that is something my past self, when I was bulking, would do. Doesn't matter what it was, I just go for it. So basically, this is it right here. I honestly don't even know what's in here, but I mean, these sandwiches are like so good. Oh my gosh. Honestly, if I'm looking at here and trying to take a guess of how many calories, I'm gonna get 750 calories in this sandwich with both of these things. I mean, like, it has
I think mayo on here. It has avocado, so it has some high fatty things on here. Actually, probably 600. Now that I'm looking at it, I might go with 600 calories on this sandwich right here. Macros, I have no clue. That would put me around 3,400 calories after the sandwich, and I'm still gonna drink one more shake before bed. I remember like one of my more fatter moments was actually in class one time. This is back when I was like, again, bulking. This is back again when I would actually bulk and eat this much food on a daily basis, but they brought in like Krispy Kreme donuts one time, and it was just like, yeah, come up and have some, whoever wants some. And I mean, I would just went for it. I mean, I had like a good couple donuts, and you know me, I mean, I love donuts, and so I didn't even hesitate. I just kind of went all for it, and like I honestly, and that was honestly like part of my breakfast with that shake. It was an easy like 1,100, 1,200 calories. So my friend that I worked out with, went to the gym with, he was like, man, you have no self-respect for yourself right now. And I'm like, no, none whatsoever. But anyways, I'm going to eat this, and I will see you guys in the final meal of the entire day. Alrighty, here with the last and the final meal of the entire day, and what we have is the same smoothie that I made in the morning for breakfast, and our overall calories at the end of the day are 3,520. That is just with the ones I tracked, and the macros for the entire day is 200 protein, 370 carb, 142 fat, 53 fiber, but that's not including the 600 calorie sandwich that I had right before this. If I had to guesstimate, we're probably around 41 to 4,200 calories, and this is when I was bulking at a very excessive rate and getting up to the point where I was over 200 pounds basically, and it was so heavy for me at the time. I just didn't feel comfortable at that weight. This is my old bulking diet. I used to think, you know, you have to eat big to get big. I'm much comfortable right now sitting around 183 to 185 pounds. And over time, maybe being able to get to 200 pounds by packing on more lean muscle tissue, but just because you're putting in more food and you're putting in more calories, that's not the way to go. My recommendation if people that want to gain weight is go super slow, like half a pound a week basically. That's like the ideal rate that you kind of want to go to. And even that might be pushing it. You can put on like 1 pound per month and keep your bulk slow and steady. In my opinion, it's just the way to go. And personally, I will never eat like this ever again. It's just way too many calories. I don't need over 4,000 plus calories. I'm not burning off that many on a daily basis. But other than that, cheers. Ready, I'm going to drink this. I'm wrapping the video up here. Do me a favor, leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new. It's been your boy Joe. Peace.